All right, what's up everyone, to another video, Full Speed Unpause, and today we're back with the CRF110, and we're going to talk about that CJR Tune that we had put on this bike that, I'm not going to lie to you guys, start right off the bat here. It is fantastic and a must do, 100%. It doesn't matter what you're doing with your bikes, mods and all that, whether you're starting low and just putting a pipe on there, or if you are doing a big bore and stuff like that, like we did, it's definitely a must. But I'm going to run through the bike real quick with you guys and show you what you did if you haven't seen our previous videos of the build on this bike. Let's go. All right, guys, here is our 2021 CRF 110. This is our boy's bike right here. He has done some very nice, tasteful mods on it. He went with all red plastic on this with some graphics. Went with the Pro Circuit pipe, and we do have the spark arrestor pulled out the back. Good big bore pipe that's on this bike right now. Got the BBR swing arm. We have dampeners in the front that raise it up, but we still have the stock springs on there. It kind of does need heavier springs, but we're going to probably put some washes in there, stiffen it up just a smudge, and it'll be good to go. Got the Midas oversized tires on this bike, and it is a must-do on all your pit bikes. In my opinion, they're just great tires. We also have a 132 BBR big bore on this thing. We have the CJR intake and the intake manifold on here, which is the 26 mil, which I believe goes from your 22 to a 26. Huge difference, definitely with the airflow and all that. And we definitely got the old big old snorkel tube or whatever you want to call her. I forgot the name of the tube, but it's like Deca or Delca or Dempha or something like that. And then for our airbox, we kept the stock airbox, but we did modify that. We also have a separate video on that. But pretty much it's taking your spark arrestor screen out, not having to spend the money and buy the one that's already modded for you. It's honestly really simple, guys, and I believe any of you guys could do this. So I would recommend doing that. Again, a lot more airflow. And then what comes down to them circling all the way back to the beginning of this video, we got that CJR Tune. And not to forget, we also had the bigger fuel injector in there, which I believe is a 120. 110 or 120. All right, so why I think that you guys should still get that, even though if you don't have all these mods, I would at least start simple with the pipe and then probably the CJR Tune, because I believe these bikes run a little bit on the lean side from the factory. So being able to get that tune to get her dialed in and how she runs, especially with an aftermarket pipe, just an aftermarket pipe with that airbox mod and doing the tune is a great start for getting a little bit more performance out of your bike. Then obviously you get to start spending a lot more money and getting, you know, some of those upgrades that we talked about, which was a big game changer. I will tell you, this bike is completely different than what it is from stock. But even just doing a couple of those mods like we talked about, that would be the cat's meow, and she definitely get ripping for you guys. We're going to show you guys that rev limiter real quick on this bike, and that's going to be it for this video. Just want to tell you guys, if you're thinking about it, do it, because it's definitely, and it was quick too. We sent our CDI box out, and I think it took about a week. It didn't take long at all. The only reason it took us a little bit longer, because we're idiots, and I sent it out during the time they were closed for like a week and a half. So that was my fault. And if you're wondering, take that seat off, and the CDI box is right back there. Everything else is pretty normal, guys. We already warmed it up. Still sounds good. So one thing I can't figure out that I'm just going to put in this video, so maybe one of you Honda guys know, when we first fire it up, it seems like we start getting a little bit of noise that I feel like is coming right from our cam chain. And when we took this off from the factory, we noticed a little bit of marks on the side. Now this motor has very low hours on it, so I'm a little curious. Didn't see any shavings or anything in the braking oil. And once it warms up, it seems to be pretty good. So I don't know if that's just, I've seen that there's oil mods for these bikes, so I don't know if it's getting starved a little bit on the oil, and that's why it's a little noisy from startup. But as you can hear now, she's pretty good. So we're just keeping an eye on it, making sure we're not getting any shavings or shimmer or glitter or any of that stuff in the oil. And hopefully she's still good. But throttle response is way better now on the bike, and the rev limiter is a lot more tasty. She's good. Now, it would rev up a little bit faster on the top end if we had a cam in it, but we left the stock cam in because this bike not having a clutch we wanted to keep that bottom end power and mid grunt on this thing. That way it's way easier to ride, and because we do wood stuff anyways, it's gonna be great for the trails. All right, guys, that's just a short video on our boy's bike. Hope you liked it, and you guys know the deal. Make sure you stay tuned because we got more stuff coming, and we'll see you later.